Alright, this is part 2 of our assignment number 1, so we're going to go ahead and finish up with our slide number 7. And as you can see, I've put in clip art 3 different images, and with these images you'll also notice that I have done some animation on them, and they have a little box that comes up next to them. So what I have here is this one has a duration or a delay of 0 seconds, so that's going to be automatically in there. This one has a delay of 1 second. This one has a delay of 2 seconds, so they're going to be coming in an order from animation, so they're not all going to appear at the same time. Next, what we're going to go ahead and do is we need to do a little bit of reformatting on our tattling versus reporting. So first of all, we're going to do a Control X to alright, so we're going to cut tattling versus reporting, and we're going to do a Control X, and that is going to cut that out of there. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to put it in its own text box. So if we insert a text box, you can see that it comes, a new text box comes up and it's ready for you to draw. I'm going to go ahead and draw a new text box. There it was there, and I think I got rid of it. So we're going to go ahead and do that again. We're going to insert a text box, and there it draws it for me. I'm going to move that in just a second. Next, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and paste it in here. So I can paste it, and you can see that the tattling and reporting is in there. Next, what I'm going to do is I do need to move it out of there so it's not in the way of anything else. Now what I'm going to make sure and do is select it. It does need to be font 24, and we're going to change the background color so it's a little bit more noticeable. So on this one I'm going to click and I'll find my little bucket, and I'm going to fill in the entire area. I'm going to make it red so it stands out quite a bit more. Next, what I'm going to be doing is I can resize that a little bit. I don't need all of that extra red space over on the end. Now what we can do is we can animate it, and we're going to make it come in very, very last. So when I do my animation, I can add my animation, I can make it bounce in, I can make it do whatever I want here, but we do need to make it come in last. So this one came in at 2 seconds, so we're going to make that happen around 3 seconds. Alright, so you can see that it has titled them, and now it's kind of seeing these all in an order, and you can see that the timing is different for each one of those. Next, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to move on to slide number 8. With slide number 8, be a hero. We're going to start off with making this an animation, and we have all of the entire block coming in all at once. So this is making sure that they all come in. Next, what we're going to be doing is we're going to go ahead and make sure that we do a clip art, and this time we're looking for a hero. So go ahead and type in hero, and we're looking for a specific hero, and it's going to be a boy in green. With that one, I think I need to type in superhero. We're looking for the boy in purple and green. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. There we go. So I have my superhero. Next, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to resize the text box so that the image is on the left hand side. So I'm going to take this, and we need to reimage the text box. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make that smaller. The boy needs to go ahead and be on the other side. It's a little small for my text, so I'm going to go ahead and make it a little bigger. Move the boy over. He probably should be bigger too. I'm going to make my word just a little bit bigger. Next, something else we want to do is we want to animate the clip art. So if I animate the clip art, if I go in here, there's all kinds of different animations you guys have been playing around with. I'm going to see if I can make a motion path. So I can make all kinds of different motion paths, and one is I want to make my own motion. So I'm into adding more motion paths. It's one of your options, and I found the up, and with the up it's going to make it look like he is up, up, and away. So that goes along with my story. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in. Next one, we're going to go ahead and go down to slide number 9. With slide number 9, the golden rule. We have a couple of things we want to change the golden rule, and we're going to make that into a word art. So I'm going to cut that out of there, and if I go to insert word art, I can change that to any of the word arts I want. I'm going to go ahead and enter my text in here, and with this one we want to with my word art went away. With my word art, we're going to insert word art once again. I'll put it here. And with this one, we're wanting this to be the golden rule. And with our golden rule, our next thing that we're going to do is we want to go ahead and remove the bullet point. I'm going to remove that, and we want to resize the text to be 44. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to resize it. Oh, I wanted home. I'm going to resize it so it is nice and large, and it's going to be 44. Next, we're going to animate the text. I don't want to forget about this down here. I want that to be up at the top. That text box is in the background and it's not needed, so we'll get rid of it. We also want to animate this text, so I'm going to go ahead and go back to my animations, and we're going to have it fly in. That looks nice. You have a couple of more. If you can continue to play around, you can finish up with the extras when you are finished. You do need to make sure that you have this saved, and whenever you save this, you're always saving it to a consistent place. You need to make sure it is in your technology. Please make sure that it is not just the student file. You need to also put your name on this so that we always have your name going along with whatever you are saving. Now what you're going to be doing is getting into your email, and you are going to be emailing this to me in an attachment. So if you get into your email, we're going to go here and you're going to compose a message. With your compose, we're going to go ahead and you're going to email this to Mrs. Rao, and if you have me in your address book, it's going to be very easy. If not, it's ALRAU at WCUSD5. Please go ahead and title this. This is your first PowerPoint assignment, so I'm going to put PowerPoint assignment 1, and this is going to be along with, please put your hour in here also. This is our either first hour or third hour, so please go ahead and put your hour. Next, what we're going to be doing is attaching your project with bullying. We're going to make sure that we have bullying Mrs. Rao. We're going to go ahead and attach that. It looks like I have assignment instead of assignment, so I can change that to assignment. I've attached it, and I'm going to go ahead and send it to myself. When I send it to myself, it'll take a few moments. You can refresh, or you can hit the F5 button, and you'll see that you have your PowerPoint assignment that's going to be sent